Howdy guys, and welcome back to another Bowjinjin Plays playthrough of Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender action. So, let me get into frame here. Last time, he spent the day with Alma, and unfortunately, our plan of lynching people out of their money didn't quite work, because we're still like $1,219 under the rent, and so we have no power now. So we're gonna have to remember what people will ask for, because Jill's not gonna be able to focus. So anyway, let us go on. Yeah, we'll be fine. Let's go. Let's go. It's Christmas Eve. Awesome. It's like the day that I'm recording this. It's the 18th. And possibly the day that I release this is probably close to Christmas as well. Or it could be after Christmas, so we'll see. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. Evening.
Ah, hey Jill. How are you feeling?
I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess.
That's nice to hear.
Where's Gil? Did he run away again?
Nah, I have him on errand duty, buying drinks for tomorrow.
Oh, it's the Christmas party. It's a Sunday, so today's Saturday, yeah. That sounds weird coming from the owner of a bar.
Every drink from here would come out of our own funds. So if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. Besides, those kind of walks are always good for Jill.
For Gil. You're the boss, I'm Jill. Who's coming so far?
Well, there's the three of us. The dogs, you invited Titty Hacker.
Killer. You invited Jamie?
Oh yeah, I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend a night with you.
Ooh. Sounds good so far. I'm looking forward.
Invite anyone else you feel like inviting. The more the merrier.
I could, but I bet everyone's made plans by this point.
That's true. I'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise.
Alright. Like we ever need to do that. Let's mix it up this time. Because we've been, I think like 2 full days of work with stuck to the same stuff, so. There's a track that I really like. I don't know if I mentioned it in the last episode, but yeah, there's a track I really like, but I don't know the name of, because like I've bought the albums, both of them, on Bandcamp from Michael Kelly, but like I haven't memorized the names yet because I'm pretty bad with names. It's like a techno one that's really cool. But anyway, I'm kind of wasting time here a bit, so let's just pick random ones for now. No time maneuvers. The Star Pierces the Dark is pretty cool. I remember like I was on the page. I was on YouTube and like I was listening to the full album just to read the comments, and one of the top rated ones, like, this sounds like PSO, and I wholeheartedly agree. Obviously, like, there's a lot of other kind of influences in there, but like, PSO is definitely high on that list. It really brings that kind of PSO-esque vibe to it, which is awesome. I love that game. I'll be playing it soon on his channel as well. So yeah, time to mix drinks and change lives. Who's this? Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, alrighty. It's gonna be a good night tonight. Oh man, I gotta come up with more voices.
Excuse me, do you know where the...
Oh man, what voice? I'm running out of voices, dude.
Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is?
What does that place make people get lost so easily? They should have called it the Minotaur Center. Huh. Hold on, let me scribble that directions on paper.
Thanks.
Go to the right when you see a building filled with hobos. This should be it.
Thanks a lot.
Anything else I can help you with?
What the hell? I'll have a drink. What about you? Brantini, please.
Right. I don't know. Yeah, I'll stick with that. I don't know about the other girl though. Brantini. I've got to be on point because otherwise. 4, 5, 6. One country, all Asian mixed. Brantini, here you go. Thanks. That's an interesting outfit in this cold season, miss.
Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so call me Vela for the time being.
And your Lilum friend is?
Essentia. Essentia. Essentia.
I get it, you're cosplaying too.
Sure, let's go with that. Have you heard of a game called YIIK Bartender?
That cult classic game that's seen like 3 remastered versions made by 6 different companies this year. Yep.
That one. We're in a cosplay group dedicated to it and we got lost on the way.
I heard you talking to someone outside.
Oh, yeah. A friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside.
Should he enter?
He'll be fine.
Something amiss?
There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor, out.
They're like the same voice but different accents. Oh man, I'm gonna have to... Missing an arm. Wearing jeans under a skirt.
No, don't spook the bartender.
Yeah, I like the attitude I gave her, but like with her it's like... Spook? Anything else?
I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way.
And you?
I'm fine.
I'm giving them such killjoy voices, but like I said, I'm running out of voices, dude. I didn't expect there to be so many different characters, even though I said that I was looking forward to more characters. Oh shit, what was it? Oh damn, I wasn't paying attention! I was not paying attention. Damn it! There was none of those. Damn it! Crevice spike. Oh man, I am so sorry. I completely was not paying attention, even though I said that I should have been. I was too busy like mulling over the fucking voices. I'm gonna go with Bloomlight. It's like that's just what my short-term memory is saying to me right now, but it's probably wrong. It'd be so funny if I got it right. If I got a drink right, it'd be even more funny. Funnier. What am I doing? 4 Delhide, 1 powdered Delta. Oh, aged. Whoops. 4. Here.
Whatever.
Was that the right drink? I have no idea. I'm gonna watch this like again and be like, oh fuck. Seriously though, should you leave your friend outside like that?
He'll be fine. He started chatting with one of the vending machines. They were talking about R&B music.
Does your friend prefer the 1980s R&B or the 1970s?
1980s, I think.
Oh shit.
Boss, Diddy, R&B. I'm coming.
You see, Diddy is a 1970s purist. Who's Diddy? He's tased people for even liking 1980s R&B before.
He got tased.
I'm not too familiar with 1980s R&B, although like I should probably look it up because like some classic R&B is really good. Oh god, he'll be fine. Vending machines have very weak taste. Oh, it's a vending machine, I think. He'll be confused for a couple of minutes, but that'll be that. You should go check up on him though.
Right. Thanks again for the directions.
Please come again.
At least it wasn't Franco-Belgian comic opinions this time.
Black sailor uniform? Hope I'm just overthinking it. More importantly though, jeans under a skirt. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey Dorothy. Yay, Dorothy!
Oh, hi honey.
You okay?
I just kind of wandered in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted.
Can Lilim just wander? Can I get you something?
Oh, a sugar rush. Yeah, that.
Right. Seems pretty distracted. Why? Maybe she needs some TLC that we can provide with her tonight. Although, like, whenever you make... I feel that, like, whenever you make, like, a lewd joke in the direction of Dorothy, like, it's not going to be, like, that effective. Because, like, she's already, like, really up front. It's like, you make, like, a lot of people make dirty... Like, I make dirty jokes all the time because, like, it gets a reaction out of people. But if people are really open about it, it ceases to be funny, which is really interesting. 1 powdered delta, optional commentary. Let's give it 1. All mixed. Here you go, honey.
Thanks.
Seeing her down is so weird. So much silence. Awkward. It's like nails on a chalkboard. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really need that. So, did you enjoy the soda?
Oh, did you find that one out?
It was supposed to be a secret.
No, but don't go around telling everyone about that. I did it because it was you who needed my help, but a hug night is usually one of my most expensive services.
Really? It is.
Hey, I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that. Not to mention it limits the chances of getting any other client that night. Still, did it help?
Yeah, it helped me massively. Cooled me down a bit. A lot.
So, from what Donna told me, someone close to you died, right?
Yeah. Do you want to know more about it?
Do you want to tell me about it?
I've brought it up enough times already, I think.
No problem then. You were sad and that's all I needed to know. Sorry for the loss though, I mean it.
Thanks. Although I've wondered for a while, do you Lilim really understand death?
Sorta, kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up in a collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact. So, our concept of mortality might be different. We do have a fear of death though.
You do?
We can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea of that is... nothingness is paralyzing. There are a few that don't mind it, but we do fear death and we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole 3 laws thing.
You seem quite knowledgeable about robot history.
Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted. Seriously though, those laws were bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. And you can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. I mean, sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools, but how could those laws still apply to them after they've achieved self-awareness? Who in their right mind would abide only by rules inscribed in some old book?
Ooh, getting a bit controversial here. If I remember correctly, there were only the distilled versions of the laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. They were a reduced version of all his ideas. However, many authors afterwards took to them like there was the very laws of physics or something. And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it to their favor.
Wow, you're a nerd.
Look who's talking.
Let's change the subject a bit though. Mood's getting gloomy. Your apartment is very comfy, you know.
Well, it's a tad small and I don't have any electricity right now, but yeah.
And your cat is so cute. What was his name again?
4.
Why 4?
I figured if he ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell for. Oh yeah. I approve. It happened once. You'd be surprised by how many golf players we run into.
And every time you play with him, you can say it's Foreplay. Nice. I got you, girl. I see you.
Yeah. He was also named after someone.
Really? Who?
A Lilim kid that wanted to transcend.
What? A movie character or something?
Sure, let's go with that. Do you want anything else?
Let's go for Blue Fairy.
Alright. Blue Fairy! Coming right up. Blue Fairy. 4 little high. 1 flanny guy. Optional comp between. All Asian mixed. Okay. She doesn't have any teeth, so we don't have to worry about the blue teeth problem. Here.
Why do they call it Blue Fairy? Is it because of Pinocchio?
What? Man, I need to watch that film again. I haven't watched it so long. I believe the name is based off absinthe, which is called the Green Fairy. Oh, I didn't know that, despite being a bartender for a few months. The first versions of the drink were described as sweeter absinthe. Sadly, they had to fix the formula because people were turning green.
Not blue?
Bluish green, like aquamarine or turquoise, or teal. You seem to have cheered up a bit though.
Yeah, talking to you always helps me get out my mind off things.
Hey, there's something I wondered for a while now.
What?
What kind of friends do you have? I mean, are they in the same line of work, or...?
Friends, aside from you?
Thank you.
Well, there's Lawrence. That vending machine is a lot of fun to be with. Once you get past his, quirkiness, that is. I've also met a lot of nice people working the streets. On the top of my head, I can think about... Nightingale, another Lilin. He changed himself to have fur and a more wolf-like face. He's also a pretty good pianist. He plays in a jazz band on weekends.
Wait. What? Oh my god. Okay, so whatever... What was his name? Shit, I forgot it now. Okay, so that guy is in the same band as Mickey, right? Because she used to be in a jazz band. See? Memory kicking in.
This is Nadira, a drag queen and the owner of a club I've been invited to a few times. She has an animal shelter on the side. I help her with it occasionally. Oh, there's also Sister Clementine, a nun from an orphanage. I go there sometimes and play with the kids.
Whoa, that's something I didn't expect to hear.
I also almost got adopted once. I was flattered, but it was weird. Oh, and it turns out I already knew your boss. Some years ago, she
what? What?
I said too much. Client confidentiality and all that.
Oh, come on! Come on! Well, enough tangents. Why were you gloomy in the first place?
Gloomy?
When you came in, I don't know if gloomy is the right word, but you were kind of pretty quiet at the very least. And knowing how you normally are, it was pretty weird.
Oh, don't worry about that. Just had one too many things going on in my mind. I wasn't gloomy or anything, more like distracted really. Well, I think I'll go now. Thanks for lending me an ear, honey.
Always a pleasure. My boss told you about a party tomorrow, right?
Yep, I wouldn't dare to miss that.
Okay then, bring your toys. Bring your toys! Good luck.
Thanks. Bye, honey.
And that's that. Boss, I'll be taking my break.
Alright. Alright.
Oh, mysterious girl in the center of this loading screen. We will soon be enlightened of your personage. Let's save. Alrighty. Yeah, I didn't catch the day on that, but yeah, it's been weeks since I played this. Michael Kelly, man. Yeah, I've been listening to his album. He's like of this game. That guy's pretty amazing. I need to remember to buy more cigars. Cigars? Who smokes cigars? Are you like a rich tycoon or something? I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's go with that. Alright. Back. Did I miss anything?
Unless you count the worst PPV main event.
Excuse me.
Unless you count the worst PPV main event fight I've seen all year? Not really, no.
Okay. Going out?
I'll have a word with Gogo outside. It was so hyped for that match. He must be devastated.
Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Say.
Oh, Say. Good evening, Jill.
How you doing?
Nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better.
How about your injuries?
My bones are healing nicely. My wound's finally closed. The scars itch a bit though.
Oh, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today?
Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while.
I also noticed the big guy from last time is outside.
Buster? Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she suggested taking him with me.
Ah, I see. What can I get you?
Something cold.
Sure. Something cold. Something with ice. Piano Man has ice. Old habits die hard, eh? I find a guide. 3 commentary, all on the rocks, and A, and mix, sorry. Piano Man! Here you go!
Yeah, this is the one.
Why drink something cold when the weather outside is freezing already?
It's not that cold actually. But I've always had decent tolerance for the cold, so I'm not a good reference.
So Stella isn't with you today?
She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and is having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered.
And here I was all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow.
We're throwing a party too? Oh, sorry about that. I can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time? Next year? Same time? Same place?
If there's a next time at all. Don't worry about it, it's not a big deal.
I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun, drink a couple of beers in our honour.
Oh well. What are Stella's Christmas parties like?
They're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food, though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff members. I can't remember if she said staff or staff. Based on, I think it was staff.
Really?
She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing she just shines. She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year. Many of the kids have even started calling her Auntie Ella. Ella. Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Aww. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, name a party and she most likely celebrates it big.
Interesting.
Do you like parties, Jill?
I don't mind them, they're a good place to see people. I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend though, I just don't mind going to them.
Ah, I see. I only go to parties that Stella is attending because otherwise I'll just stand there without anything to say. That and I'm not one to wear dresses, you know.
I'll probably bust them at the seams because of my fucking broad ass shoulders. I love saying. You're not?
I'm a tad too.
Yeah, okay, I beat you to the punch there. They don't look cute on me.
Although with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. They're too, breezy too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. Nothing at all! But I bet you look good in the dress, Jill.
It's been years since I last wore one. I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that.
We'll have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own.
Oh, do tell. That's hard to imagine.
Oh, but she does have one. She distresses a lot about her bust size.
Really? She's not that small though. I think I'm smaller than her in fact.
Actually, it's the opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest.
Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Although I guess comparisons are useless here, they really help with complexes.
Well, she does go the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks it away, but I guess I've never cared enough to ask the specifics. That's also why when she goes out, she styles her hair in those, drills. They look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest.
She seems affluent enough, why not go do a reduction surgery?
Because she always kind of likes having that size. She also likes kind of having that size. She takes her bust size after her mum, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. She says something like that along those lines a lot. Stella has quite the admiration for her mum, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her? Huh. I'm making it sound like she's hiding J-cups or something like that. I guess I'm a taller or thicker person. I guess in a taller or thicker person, her size would be normal, but just a bit shorter or thinner than the norm. Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill?
Who doesn't? It's like guys, you know, worrying about the PP size, you know, the dick size. You know, some are too small, some are too big. Complexes. Not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height though. Although it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. What about you?
Yes and no. It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes.
And I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that. I've seen manlier. You're fine, don't worry.
Thank you.
Can I get you anything else?
Do you have something non-alcoholic?
I do, give me a sec. Non-alcoholic. Non-alcoholic. Promo drink? Or maybe like a piano woman, but like something with optional commentary, but is fucking expensive as fuck. Promo drinks? We'll just go through them. That one has no commentary in it, but whatever. We'll go with that. Fluffy Dream. It's girly. 3 powdered Delta. All aged and mixed. There you go.
Thanks.
You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you?
It makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least makes my legs go numb.
It's an annoying feeling, to be honest.
It makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Your legs go numb, everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself?
Yeah, I mean, it does... for the kind of person who's really, like, stressed out, you know, it does help people, like, or, like, just really kind of anxious in general. It just helps them unwind, I guess. That's the feeling, it's a feeling of kind of release that a lot of people will like about it. Because alcohol does not taste great, you know. So you know, from my perspective, I don't understand why people would enjoy. Some people do, you know. I'm not hating, but like, you know, that's just my opinion. Good question, actually. Usually people like feeling numb because that numbness helps them forget their problems. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food, or who are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. Doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes, along with the stress of poverty.
Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world has an ugly side nobody deserves to be a part of.
It's also a matter of addiction, you know. You start just liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked.
Oh yeah, that too. So tell me, what kind of party you guys throwing? Like swift change of subject, man.
But I guess that kind of matches like Say's personality. Nothing fancy. It'll just be me, Boss, Gil, and a couple of regulars. They'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it.
Man, that sounds so good.
At least better than the whole planning madness Stella is throwing right now.
If you ever throw something like that again, you let me know, you hear?
Sure. Hey, Say.
Yeah?
What do you plan on doing now?
I'm gonna check one last errand before going home.
No, that's not what I mean. What do you plan on doing now with the White Knights disbanded and all?
To be honest, I don't know. I never prepared plan B because I figured if you can go with a plan B, why not just make it the plan A?
True.
I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. I could go for a position with police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. And I'm tired of blatant corruption, sick of it.
Oh, even Say has complaints apparently.
But I'm alive. I learned something after the hell in Apollo Trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. Clawing my way out of that place made me realise just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive, so I'll figure it out sooner or later.
That's nice to know.
Well, I gotta go. Bye Jill, good luck with the party.
Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi Mr. Detective.
Oh, hey there girl. Give me a strong drink, won't you?
Alright. Mr. Banksy is here. Well, not Banksy really. He's Mr. Dr. Watson, that was it. What did he say? Oh, fuck. My memory's so poor. Something manly or something? I don't give a shit. I don't know. What's the most expensive manly drink? I'm just giving crevice spike because it sounds fucking awesome. Here you go.
Yes, this will do.
Nice, we got it right. So what brought you here?
Nothing special. I was just working on a case and I happened to be in the area.
What kind of work?
Tracking someone, a gun for hire.
What about the girl? Crimson something.
I am tracking that girl.
Can you just get out of that job?
I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money and, well, I just couldn't refuse again.
Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder though, there has to be more to that whole thing than just acting as middleman to look for some murderer.
Say, how safe is this place?
We're protected by the BTC property laws, the walls are soundproof, and I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone.
Okay then. Wait, soundproof walls? Why?
Did you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'll be annoying without those walls.
Alright then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender?
Nope.
He's some big name from Kanye-vania.
What?
His blood apparently has some weird reaction to Glitch City's nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But if still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left. They're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes that reaction and if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection.
Uh-huh.
Well, turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years after to earn her living here, and she hasn't been seen.
Don't know what the fuck I was reading. He could be lying, you know.
Doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter.
Why didn't you figure that out earlier?
Had no idea who was making the contract, and tracking all those messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier.
I see. Can I get you anything else?
What about Cobalt Velvet?
Okay. Cobalt Velvet. Cobalto Velveto. To Adelheid. The rocks next. Here you go.
Oh, you actually did it. Unlike last time. Fucking give me a $220 drink, what the fuck?
Were you expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay?
No.
So what made you accept the contract anyway, keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time?
You told me you wanted to see her again one last time, or at the very least, deliver her a message.
Could have been lying.
Yeah, people lie, you made your point. Even then I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like not being able to find your daughter.
Really?
What's it like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing, or even if she's alright?
You do?
I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight and she ran away from home. At first, I just waited for her to show up, but then I started getting worried and went out to find her. I couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her. Soon, I was worried if something might have happened to her. I guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow. I finally found her, taking cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. So yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request to find his daughter. But I don't expect you to understand.
So how's the search going?
I'm very close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to her from before the bank incident though, she seems slower somehow. Either she's let her guard down or something else has happened.
What will you do when you find her?
I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says and I don't want to find out.
What if she tries to kill you?
I might not look it, but I can take care of myself, Bartender. You don't stay long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay, I better go to work before her trail goes cold.
Please come again.
Are you done?
Yep.
Okay then, I want you here tomorrow at 8 p.m. No working beforehand. The bar will be closed tomorrow.
Yay, party time!
Come dressed in your absolute best. We're having a party after all.
Okay. Where's Gil, by the way?
He stored all of our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow.
I see. Well, see you tomorrow, boss.
Hold on, wait a bit, and I'll go with you.
Oh, sure, thanks. Alrighty. Well, we're slowly working our way to pack up, so like we're not gonna make any like kind of unwarranted purchases. Okay. A party then. I'll bring you leftovers. Anything to check out? Ooh, we have more kiramiki. I'll read that in a sec. Oh, if only we could invite her. That'd be so awesome. Yuri is the best show. Yuri is the best show this season. If you want a fan of okay, I get it now. Or slice of life shows already, then be prepared to join the Moe Church this season with the premiere of Yuri, one of the funniest shows I've seen in recent years. The pals at the Popular Danger U forum seem to be divided though. This is such an obvious pandering. Remember when anime was about women doing womanly things and beating the shit out of each other? What is this trash? You girls are just haters who hate their lives. I'm going to marry Shina too. Wake me up inside. Okay. I'd want to watch that, honestly. I'm into Yui and Slice of Life, I guess. But too much of it can be bland. Is it sexist to have an army of robot women? The King of the West, Kanye, from the western nation of Kanye-vania, has approximately 6,000 robot soldiers. So I guess this is a direct reference to Kanye. Those dictators from Venezuela or whatever can do what they want. They don't give a shit. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a grey area, but like, you know, it's like the whole, okay, you know, like men have the whole like kind of like robot girlfriend thing, and women have like, you know, the kind of zettai kareshi thing, you know, where it's like, you know, the perfect boyfriend who does everything for you, you know. But anyway, maybe it's a bit different for women. I'm not sure, because men it's mostly superficial, but women it's a bit deep. Women it's a bit deeper, I guess. But anyway, have I read this one? I might have. I think I haven't read that one. I'm just gonna read them anyway because I like reading them.
Oh, I love this place. So much energy, so much love. I could feel the optimism in the air. Even after all the struggles, you still came to see me and got to experience the loudest and craziest crowd in my whole career. I'm beyond speechless. That said, I'm excited to announce that we'll have a second date in the city. It wasn't easy. Oh, I think I've read this before. Yeah, I remember, like vaguely. Every now and then, I wonder if I'll ever meet my significant other. All the stimuli from being born just 3 years ago and directly being thrown in this wonderful disaster that is the idol industry makes me think of all the things I'm missing. Accidental love, lost love, or even the gentile touch of another person. I feel like I'm in this bubble that won't let me catch all possible feelings, and my senses get tired of the same environment. I want to meet more people. My French accent needs some practice. I want to meet new people, places, because even though I have a large bank of knowledge, I actually never experimented with what most consider normal. But you already know that from my songs.
Okay. Mega Christmas is here. Hype!
I'm way too used to Christmas, but the mega tradition here in Glitch City is mega comfy. I know it's an incredibly absurd name, and the holiday isn't any less crazy due to its origin, but I find it amazing how GC managed to replace the original festivities. Some places celebrate Christmas eating fried chicken, but here they outright changed the holiday. Well, it's not that different, considering that have the same date, but that's still pretty cool. Well, I gotta go. Time to sign more books.
Okay. Alrighty, well, cool. Yay, I'm looking forward. We have our Christmas party coming up. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. So cool. We'll do that in the next episode of Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender Action. Hope you guys are enjoying this playthrough. I sure am. And yeah, be excited. It's coming up tomorrow. Catch you guys then. See you in the next episode. Peace out, guys.